Good morning, everyone. Today we will be talking about how the internet works from clicking to loading, what really happens behind the scenes. Why should we learn about the internet? Because you use the internet every day. I mean, you use Google, you use Instagram, you use YouTube, you play multiple games on a day-to-day basis. So you need to know what internet is. But do you know what happens when you click a link? Understanding it helps you stay safe and smart online. So, what is the internet? It is a big network of computers all over the world. These computers talk to each other using special rules called protocols. It's like a giant digital spiderweb connecting people and devices. Over 5 billion people use the internet every day. So, what happens when you open a website? Like, what happens, for example, when you click a link called www.google.com? You type a web address URL in your browser, your device sends a message asking where is the website. Then the internet finds the right computer, that is the server, and takes the website's files. The website shows up on your screen almost instantly. This is just a crux of the matter. This is how things are done generally. The internet is just not one single computer. It's like a, as I said, spider web of millions of connected computers, and these computers are connected by wires, satellite, fiber optics, or even wireless signals. Each and every computer has a unique name or a unique address called the IP address. And just like your home has an address, your computer or phone has one too. As I said, it's called an IP address. It helps computers find each other on the net. For your information, each and every website also has a specific IP address. And let's now talk about what DNS is. DNS is the short form of domain name system. It's like a phone book for the internet. It changes easy names like google.com to numbers, that is your IP address. So if you type the name of a new website, let's assume facebook.com, the DNS finds its real IP for you. So DNS is a very helpful guy. Now, what are servers? Servers are these powerful, complex computers that store entire websites, apps, and even data. When you visit a site, your device is communicating with the server. The server sends your website's files back to you. First of all, your device has to contact the server, then the server sends that data back to you. That's how the thing works. And most servers work 24/7, so websites are always online. Now let's talk about how data travels. Data doesn't travel all at once. It's broken into small pieces like packets. Each and every packet travels with a different path to reach you. Your computer then just puts them back together, like reordering or solving a jigsaw puzzle, and gives it back to you as a whole image. Now let's talk about what are packets. A packet is like a tiny piece of data. It's like a tiny part of a message. Each packet has a piece of the actual data and information on where it came from and where it's going. Just like a parcel you send on a courier. It has information from where it came from, and it also has its destination information on top of it. And inside it, you have the real content. Routers help send packages to the right direction. Now, how does a web page appear? Your website has an address, as we talked about. DNS finds the website's address or the IP address, and then your device sends a request to the website server. The website's server then sends back HTML, CSS images, etc. And your browser, just as I said, rearranges it all into something meaningful and shows you the page. So now let's talk about some tips we have to keep it in mind when we are surfing online. That is, don't click on any strange links or pop-ups. Use very strong passwords, like you can use uppercase letters mixed with lowercase letters. You can use symbols in between that. So it is difficult for anyone trying to brute force their way into your website to be safe, or your app to be safe. Never share your information with strangers or anyone they can be a scam caller, they can be anything. Just don't share your information with any single person, okay? And most of all, think before you post. The once you post something on the internet, something controversial, it stays on the net forever. You can't erase it completely. And if you want, you can always use an antivirus or any related software to keep updated. Now let's recap what we learned. First, we went through what the internet is and how it works. Then we talked about IP addresses, DNS, and what servers do, how data travels in a packet, how web pages load step by step, and finally we talked about how to stay online safely in these days. So that's it for today. Thank you guys.